Hey kiddos, so today is our Greek and Latin root lesson 9. Go ahead and use presentation mode and don't forget to title the top of your paper lesson 9 with today's date. Today is October 28th, 2019. So let's do a quick review of all of our Greek and Latin roots from before. So our very first one was tele, which means far or distant. Phone, which means sound. Then we went to graph, which means to write and draw, but usually dealing with drawing. Gram, which means to write or draw, but usually deals with writing. Scope also deals with vision. Micro deals with things that are small or tiny. Vid deal with vision. Auto deals with self. Bio deals with life. And then our last root was ology. So just as a reminder, try to remember what ology means. So anytime you have ology or ologist at the end of a word, here's a reminder. We have a few pictures there. So try to remind yourself what that root was. Take your time. That's right. Ology means to study a branch of science. So the study of something. A geologist studies the earth. A psychologist studies the way people think. And there's another one. Biologist, we'll go with that one. Studies life. Okay, so here's 3 pictures that will help you try to figure out our new root for the week. You can see that each one looks very familiar to you. I'm trying really hard not to use words. So go through that, look at that list real fast. Remember, you can pause the video at any time if you need to help you kind of give you time to write things down or to jot down ideas. That's fine. So I have a link right here where it says video. You can click on that link right there on the dark word at the bottom, the video word, and I have a really cool video to pop up for you that could help you. But what's going to help you the most is by clicking on these pictures. So here are these pictures again. You can see each one. And if you click on them, links will pop up. Like the first one is a unicycle. So there's unicycle. I just highlighted it. To the far right, I have another word. And that brings up the link to bicycle. And then lastly, in the middle, if I click there, I have a new one that popped up. And this one is a tricycle. So all 3 of those words have something in common. So if you just really look at each one, tricycle, bicycle, unicycle, each one of those words has something in common. So go ahead and try to figure out what that is. It should be fairly easy for you. Take a guess, write it down, and then I want you to use Edam Online to figure out what this week's root means. All right, so what do each word have in common? Use Edam Online to figure it out. Once you think you have the root, go ahead and get our Greek and Latin root graphic organizer and put that root in the middle with the meaning, and then try to come up with 4 words that have that root in common, and then define them and use them correctly in a sentence below. After that, remember to bring your notebook to me, let me check it to make sure that you have it 100% correct, and then you need to take the quiz. Remember, you can take the quiz as many times as you like to reach a 100%. So the 2 required are the notebook and 100% on the quiz. I do have something really cool for you to watch, for you to play around with, but we'll do that at the end of the hour together. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you guys later.